Hey everybody, this is Bridget with Purcell Strong Life. I just want to encourage you with some scriptures, come at you with a little story. So what do I have for us today? We have Matthew 10, verse 28, but I'm probably going to deviate a little bit and add some verses too. But let me just start with that, okay? So verse 28, this is the NLT version. Don't be afraid of those who want to kill your body. They cannot touch your soul. Fear only God, who can destroy both soul and body in hell. So Jesus is talking to his disciples. He's sending them out to heal and to spread the gospel. And he's telling them not to take anything with them. Don't take a change of clothes. Rely on me, trust in me, and I will take care of you. And he's telling them to not be afraid of those who want to kill your body, because God can kill the body and the soul. So be afraid, be fearful, be reverent of the true one that can do the real damage or can save you. So if you go back into my Faithful Fridays, if you go back to the September 19th one of this year, that was like the first one that I had done in a long time. I had taken a hiatus. I had gotten pregnant and I wasn't feeling the greatest, and just a lot of my energy was just going into growing a human. And then I got some energy back and I'm like, okay, let's do this again. Let's try this again. And this is the first week that I had, the September 19th one. It was the first week that I decided to come back and start doing my little videos. Well, wouldn't you know, the motivation one went fine, the workout one went fine, and then I come to do the Faithful Friday one where I'm reading the Bible and Satan comes and tests me, comes against my family, and I feel persecuted. And lo and behold, if you go back to that video, September 19th, 2025, you will see at the very end, you won't see it, but you'll hear a voice. One of my children comes to me and says, "Mom, hurry, Dad has fallen, blah, blah, blah." So I'm talking about healing, about the guy at Bethesda, and how he was making up excuses about wanting to be healed, but he never answered Jesus about being healed. And lo and behold, my wonderful husband has an accident, and it was scary, and he's doing okay and he's healing fine. But at that moment, after I was like fearful of what was going to happen, I was like, are you serious? Satan is coming against me. The one time I try to come back and do encouraging videos and talk about the word, at the end of that video, I have a scary physical illness or injury happen against my family. That was like a freak thing. And I felt attacked. Like my family felt attacked. And so this verse, it was several weeks ago, and I just feel okay to talk about it. And but this verse is, don't be afraid of those who want to kill your body. So Satan is all about destroying his people, coming against them, attacking them for doing what God is calling us to do. And whether God is calling you to minister in your family, or minister to the world, or your coworkers, or anyone in between, or whoever, he is coming against you. And Paul was persecuted, he was put into prison. And anytime you're trying to speak out against evil and speak the truth, Satan's going to come against you. And it was just such a tangible example for me and my family how that can happen at any moment. And it made me question. I'm thinking, should I even do this? I mean, it doesn't feel significant, like this is even making a huge difference, or if anyone actually cares, But it made me question it. Thankfully, everything is okay and things are healing and getting better. But you know what? No one is immune to persecution. And when you think you are, you will be tried and tested. And we're not Job, and I'm not having boils on my skin, and my whole family isn't gone or anything. I'm very blessed, and it was just a scary moment in time. So I just want to encourage you to cling to God, especially when you feel persecuted, to not be afraid of what this earth and what can happen on this earth can do to you, but to just hold on to the truth. I'm going to keep reading. So verse 29, this is going to be a long one. What is the price of 2 sparrows? 1 copper coin, but not a single sparrow can fall to the ground without your Father knowing. 30. And the very hairs on your head are numbered. 31. So don't be afraid. You are more valuable to God than a whole flock of sparrows. And then 31. Everyone who acknowledges me publicly here on earth, I will acknowledge before my Father in heaven. And 33. But everyone who denies me here on earth, I will also deny before my Father in heaven. So, persecution is real. The enemy is real. He will attack you in tangible and intangible ways, but just let it be used to cling closer to God and to strengthen your faith. And that's all we can ask for. And just to know that this is not all there is. And the only thing that the enemy can do to you here on earth is temporary, because this is a temporary earth. And just keep that in mind, that it's all temporary. Everything that you see is temporary, and the eternal is the invisible. So, yeah, hope that encourages you, because anything can happen. All right, so just cling to the truth. All right, have a great day. Talk to you later.